Hello, good morning. Today's presentation would be one of the stories from Membrane Storylines. All right, before everything, I would like to invite you to check on my website and my channel. My website is mybrightstars.org. You check it out. There are free items there you can use with your young friends. All right. And then my channel is a teacher storylines. And one of the storylines that I'm going to share with you today is about a story of the cashew fruit. I probably know that most of you have seen a cashew fruit. No, not the cashew fruit. I mean the cashew nut, but not the cashew fruit. Now I have seen both of them because I grew up in a countryside, and there are a lot of fruit trees in my grandma's backyard. We used to climb. We used to, oh my God, there's a lot of fruit trees there. Me and my cousins would just be um, taking our morning breakfast under the cashew tree or under the mango tree, whatever fruit is in season. So one of them is the cashew fruit. I am going to make you excited by asking, have you tasted a cashew fruit? Have you not tasted a cashew nut? All right, two opposing sentences. Anyway, you will discover as we explore this PowerPoint. All right, I am going to share with you always. I would be using a PowerPoint in most of my presentation. And so what I will do is, it is because at this moment we do not have face to face. Sometimes we have face to face, but most of the time we don't. Anyway, so this is my story today. A teacher storylines. I'm Membrane Felizardi. I'm just in the corner. You'll hear my voice and you will see me as I check on and read to you the story of the legend of the cashew nut. Cashew nut. All right. That is a full grown kind of like, I just picked one of this from clipart.com. Those are nuts. This is a nut, and this is a cashew fruit. All right. Long time ago, in a very far away forest, there is a small seed inside a cashew fruit who always wonder about the world outside. So the seed is inside. I can hear a lot of noise. Maybe they're having a party. One day, he heard excited voices of different animals talking merrily in the forest. I can tell there are lots of animals near me. Can you imagine you are covered inside and you would see and you would hear all those noises in the background? You would probably do the same thing too. All right. Oh, am I listening to zebras? Ooh, maybe. I hear some birds chirping. Ooh, there is the young bird. Oh, how I wish I live outside so that I can join the fun. Oh, of course, when you hear all this chirping and the neighing and all those noises of different animals, you would enjoy it when you can see them. That was his dream. The kind-hearted fairy touched the cashew fruit and said, "You poor little thing. From now on, you'll be outside this fruit. So wake up and let's go and explore outside. From now on, you will see and hear the noise of the outside world." And he would be enjoying it. There he is. Look at that. He was so happy. His eyes are all open. Wow, this is an amazing place, he said. He looked around and saw trees, flowers, and can even feel the gentle touch of the breeze and the smell of the world outside. He was so excited. His heart went wild with excitement as the happy chattering among animals assembled for the days of festivities comes clearer than ever. It seems that his wish came true. He just did not even know that he is already outside the flesh. Then he opens his eyes and looked around with a clear head. He saw different kinds of animals having fun, woo, talking and sharing laughter over the abundant banquet. Ooh, there are the animals that are chattering and having fun, drinking coffee, tea. All right. It was an endless fun for him. Of course, it's the first time. Then he remembers the fairy that is standing beside him, watching with amusement. Oh, of course, the fairy was so happy knowing that he made somebody happy. If you made somebody happy, you would really feel very um, content. Like it is a pleasant feeling. Thank you very much, my lady. Can I stay here forever? The fairy gave a nod, and said yes. She left to join the others who are having a grand time. The seed was so happy to see the world outside his fruit, the place where he took shelter for what seems like a very long time. He feels that he was jailed for a long time. He was in jail for a long time. Could be. Meanwhile, the seed was enjoying the sight of the forest offers. Dark clouds started to form above the skies. Uh-oh. The temperature started to drop and the wind became colder to the skin. Wow, what could that be? The animals started to bid each other goodbye. Oh, of course, the animals know what is going on. The cashew fruit does not know what is going on. So they each other bid goodbye. They went to where they belong. Some are hurrying home to take shelter before the heavy rain drops. Oh, they know what is going to happen. Then it happened. The joyful chatters were replaced by the howling wind, and the tiny seed clung to the fruit for his dear life. Oh my God. Few moments after he came out, that was what made him enjoy. Oh no, he was clinging to the fruit for his life. Now, the gentle breeze is now a strong gust of wind that seems to sweep him away from the fruit that used to be his shelter. Ooh, what do you think is going to happen? Did he regret going out of the flesh? Was he still happy and excited? That was the first time. All right, now let's move on. The raindrops are cold on his exposed body, hitting on his bare skin painfully. Uh-oh, how hard the rains are. Now, the trees are swaying wildly with the rain, scaring him more than ever. He really was scared. The darkness that replaced the sunlight seems to go on forever. He closed his eyes, screaming for the fairy. Do you think the fairy is going to come? Let's see. The fairy is there. He's asking for the beautiful creature to bring him back to his old shelter. He longs to be inside the fruit where he can hear the sounds of happiness outside, but no one seems to hear his plea. Now, that is the moment where he regretted his wish to go out of the flesh. Now he wants to go in. Sometimes you're like that. All right. When things seemed to be hopeless, the rain stopped. Then he heard light footsteps coming. He saw the fairy smiling down at him. He begged to be brought back to the inside of the fruit, but the fairy refused. Wow, look at his face. He's so scared now. I cannot do that, my dear. You made a wish and it was granted. Oh, when you make a wish, you cannot return to where the normal self, to your normal self. Was that it? Let it be a lesson for you that it is important to be grateful of what the creator gave us. The creator is God. Then the fear was gone. From then on, the cashew nut can be found, unlike all other fruits, outside the cashew fruit. Can you name me other nuts other fruits or nuts are outside? I cannot name any, but if you want, if you know one, comment and tell me what fruit was it. But this is the only fruit that I knew that has a nut outside its flesh. It was because he wished for it. Now here are the moral lessons in the story. Remember what the fairy told him? To be content with what he has. So for us, the lesson here is that we have to be content with what you have. You have. So if God gave you a flat nose, just like me, I don't worry about that at all. That's your brand. Okay? All right, let's make it funny. In every endeavor you might undertake, be ready for some challenges. So if you want to move out of your comfort zone, make sure you are ready for some challenges because life will always give you some ups and downs. Just like what happened to the cashew fruit, you have to be ready. If you are not ready with those challenges, strive to make yourself stronger first before you get out of that zone where you are. And always be proud of your new self. That is the result of your adventure. So, in case you did not achieve what you have, but God redirected you to something else, your focus was redirected to something that is more worthy than the dream that you have, be happy. Tell yourself you did it. Pat your shoulder and say, you did a good job. JOODJOB, good job, good job. All right. So here are some additional information about the cashew fruit. One, the fleshy meat is a great source of vitamin C. It is basic in such a way that when you sprinkle salt, I'm not sure if that was really the right thing. If you sprinkle salt, it will become bluish. I think it's basic. I forgot my basic science even. All right, another important information about the cashew fruit is that the nuts can be made into brittle bandi, we call it bandi in the Philippines, or sweetened nuts and salted nuts, and they are great snack items. Remember that. Now, another one is that this is a cashew tree loaded with young fruits. Look at that. They are in clusters. You will enjoy it. Bats really like this too. All right, here are some varieties of the cashew fruit. You have an orange one. There is a red one, orange, red, and yellow. I think they are in those varieties because of cross-pollination. Of course, the bees, our friend bees and the butterflies did it because nobody's going to climb and self-pollinate it, just like what we are doing with our veggies. So these are the varieties of the cashew fruit. Now, If you have more information, send them to me through the comment section. So if you know of some other information, please do. And thank you for watching and listening. Again, this is Membran, and my website is mybrightstars.org. Check it out. You might find some important notes that you can, or items that you can use in your teaching. Until my next episode, if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. I have a subscribe button. My student, Mr. Nero, is going to do it for me. So there are some revisions to this later, and he is doing it. He was one of my smartest IT student teachers years ago. All right, thank you, Mr. Nero, and I hope that will be a good project for you again. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye for now.